Hello, welcome to another productive series. In today's series, we will be solving a practical question in mathematics, change of subject, right? So let's quickly delve into our problem of the day. Problem of the day. Make B the subject of the relation, the fraction AB plus 1 over CB plus 1 equals the fraction E over F, right? And we are to make B the subject of the relation, right? Now, when you have a question like this, right, what you have to do is to cross multiply. And in cross multiplying, right, you would have to multiply the denominator on the right hand side of the equation, which is F, by the numerator on the left hand side of the equation, which is AB plus 1. And in similar trajectory, you must also multiply the denominator at the left hand side of the equation, which is CB plus 1, by the numerator on the left hand side of on the right hand the numerator on the right hand side of the equation, which is E. So we are going to have our equation to be F multiplying, or in brackets AB plus 1, equals E multiplying, or in bracket CB plus 1, right? So from here we do expansion, we expand, right? So F multiplying AB will give us ABF, right? So you do it in alphabetical order. A comes before B and before F, right? So you are going to have ABF. F multiplying positive 1, okay, would give us positive F. So we have ABF plus F equals, now E multiplying CB will give us BCE, right? You do it in alphabetical order, okay? So we have BCE. E multiplying positive 1 will give us positive E, right? So we have our full equation to be ABF plus F equals BCE plus E, right? And we were tasked to make B the subject of the relations, right? So when you check our equation, which is ABF plus F equals BCE plus E, we could realize that the variable B can be found in two sets of variables, which is ABF and BCE, right? So that means we have to group like terms. In grouping like terms, we maintain ABF, right? But positive F, okay, here, positive F here must leave to the other half of the equation, right? Uh, and also positive E must also come, positive F must leave to the other half of the equation to join positive E, right? Yes. So we are going to have our new equation to be ABF, right, minus BC. Minus BC because BC here is positive, right? It's positive, and it will cross the equal to sign and change its form to become negative. So whenever a variable crosses the equal to sign, it changes its form. So if it is a positive number, it will change its form, or it will metamorphose into a negative number. If it's a negative number, it will change its form or metamorphose into a positive number, right? So BCE is a positive number, and it has to cross the equals to sign to the other half of the equation to join ABF, right? So it will become a negative number. So we are going to have our new equation to be ABF minus BCE equals E minus F. E was a positive F plus E, positive F. And F used to be a positive F, right? But using the same rule, positive F, but it had to cross the equal to sign, right? Making it to change its form to become negative F, right? Minus F. So that's how come we have our new equation to be ABF minus BCE equals E minus F, right? And we're based on the preamble of our question, we were tasked to make B the subject of the relations, right? So we have to factor out B, right? And in factoring out B, we have to bring B out and find a variable that can multiply B for us to get ABF, for us to get negative BC, right? So in doing so, we've factored out B here, right? So what number in the world can multiply B for us to get ABF, and that is AF, right? What number in the world can negative multiply B for us to get negative BC, right? And the only number or the only variable in the world is negative CE, right? So we are going to have our new equation to be B equals AF minus CE, or in brackets equals E minus F, right? B multiplying, or in brackets AF minus CE equals E minus F, right? And we were tasked to make B the subject of the relations. But looking at our equation here, which is B multiplying, or in brackets AF minus CE equals E minus F, we could realize that B is not standing on its own. B is not independent, right? And B has to be independent before it can become the subject of the relations. So how do we make B then independent, right? We have to eliminate the dependent variable, which is, or in brackets AF minus CE, right? And in eliminating it, we have to cancel out the equation with AF minus CE, right? And what you do for the left hand side, you do same for the right hand side. So we are going to have our new equation to be the fraction B multiplying, or in brackets AF minus CE over or in brackets AF minus CE again equals the fraction E minus F over AF minus CE, right? So AF minus CE would cancel itself out. AF minus CE would cancel itself out. And we are going to have B equals E minus B equals the fraction E minus F over AF minus CE as our final answer, right? Thank you so much for watching today's video. Kindly do well to subscribe for more. Thank you. Bye.